Today's video is gonna be actually like a group video, kind of a collaboration thing. Hey guys, so today's video is gonna be sort of a collaboration thing. A few different YouTubers who focus on Lolita and J fashion are kind of getting together and making a video that's themed, you know, quarantine, things to do at home, things to keep you involved in the fashion in the community even though you can't go out. I'm wearing this today because one of my local communities posted a tarot card challenge where they assigned everyone a major arcana card. So think like the Emperor, the Chariot. If you know about tarot, you know what I'm talking about. I got the Hermit. So I have this little staff I made a long time ago, and this was supposed to be my lantern. None of my lights have batteries in it, so they didn't like light up for the pictures, but it's okay. It's like the most kawaii lantern ever. So yeah, I was just taking a few, you know, pictures and cord shots for that so I could share that, and I thought I would just go ahead and do this video today while I wore this as well. This JSK is from Long Ear Sharp Ears. It's called The Kingdom of Fairies. Nothing else I really own is this color green, so it's very difficult to cord with, but there are a lot of like beiges and golds in it, so that's helpful for cording. Around the same time I got this JSK, I bought this cape from ZJ Story, I believe it's called, and I don't wear capes. I don't know why I bought this, but it is so soft and velvety and substantial, and it's fully lined, and it has this beautiful embroidered trim sewn onto it. I'm like, I can't get rid of this even if I'm not like a big cape person, but you know, I think it kind of matched the hermit theme. It's got that nice big hood. So many hoods are so small in my head, but this one is like, yes. If this blouse looks itchy, because it is the itchiest thing ever. Oh my god. So actually the last video I did kind of inspired me for this topic, and it also happened to line up with the collab that FluffyKawaiiJo is doing. I just wanted to go through some old, not even that old, some Gothic Lolita Bibles and just some Lolita literature that I have collected here in my room. I just thought maybe it'd be something you guys would be interested in looking into to buy or to read, and they're just interesting, so I thought I would share. Oh, and I just had to share, these shoes have crystals on the heel, and they're so amazing. I like never want to wear them outside though, but they're so cool, and they're like really sturdily on there too. Like, this is like some resiny plastic, but they look awesome. Just had to share that. So this is my little bookshelf. You can see I have a lot of manga. Most of the shonen jumps were just donated to me by a friend, actually. A lot of times I'll just go to Japanese bookstores and get whatever manga looks cute because they're so much cheaper to buy in Japanese. Okay, this is like $7, but like I like getting the little kid manga because they're easier for me to even attempt to read or translate, and they're just cute. This one's like about cats and such. I saw this manga in Kinokuniya in New York, and oh my god, just look at this cover. It is so adorable. They're both like little bears. It's called Choco Mimi. She's like a little Lolita. It's like a little OG, and like the whole comic isn't, well, it's not completely like that. I haven't really read this one yet. I just kind of glanced through. It just seems like kind of cute, light stories, little relationship kind of things. So if you want something cute to read, look up Choco Mimi. I'm not quite into the Lolita stuff yet, guys. I just wanted to show some manga, some random manga that I had. Here's another one I got, basically because I thought it looked so cute. This one is called Chocotan. So the other one was about cats. This one's about like a dog and their owner. I haven't really read this one either, but I don't know. I just like keeping cute manga around because it makes me happy. This book is called So Pretty Very Rotten. It's comics and essays on Lolita fashion and cute culture. It's really cute. I kind of just will open this book, flip to a random page, and just start reading. There's a couple of pretty well-known comics in here that kind of just show you like what it's like joining a community, sometimes as a new member. There's also some really like gothic and dark stuff. There's some bloody stuff in here. Got this visual K going on. I love it. But there's also just essays on like, what is it to wear Lolita? Like, what does it mean? You know, they just dig a little bit deeper in this book, and it's pretty interesting. Like this, comparing Lolitas in Japan and North America. That's super fascinating. They talk about kamikaze girls. Really gets into like the roots and everything, and the ups and downs. Definitely the ups and downs. There's some sad stuff in here for sure. Just trying to get a date on this here. So yeah, the authors here talk about like from 2008 to 2010 they collected a lot of data, including interviews, observations, record of internet discussion, anonymous bulletin boards, etc. And they just really did their research, and it was in 2014 that she collaborated and actually wrote this book. So this has some old school info in it, you guys. Okay, look it up, buy it. I'm pretty sure you can get it on Amazon. Good stuff. Good one to have on your shelf to show your scholarly Lolita. Here's just another book. This actually came with my purchase, I believe, of this dress. Like, I'm wearing this JSK for the video, and it's from Long Ears Sharp Ears. It's from 2017, and this was just a promotional thing that they included in the package. But it is like it's not a hardback, but this is like a little book that they gave, and what they ended up doing was getting a bunch of pictures from their fans or their customers. Some of them are like they're professionally done photos, but there's a whole section in here, if I can get to it. So these are just all their customers. They submitted, you know, their photos and everything, and it was just to be shared. So, just really cute, really pretty. Look at this one, like, that's amazing. This person went to like a cool field and has this cool skull scepter to take this picture. Here's some others. I really like that they included like this family, and they have their little girl who's also kind of wearing the same dress. Like, that's pretty cute. Really good example of like OG here. I love this little hip piece thing that he's wearing. Like, that's awesome. Or she's wearing, I'm not sure. And then they just have, oh, I guess they did floor knits too. So Kingdom of Fairies. They don't label all of these. Then they move on to just illustrations, which I think is so cool that this brand was willing to like feature people's drawings. I mean, yes, they're drawing their outfits, they're drawing their brand, their pieces, their prints, and these are some great ones that they collected. Here is another one I have in my collection. This is the Dark Tales of Lolita. It's like a gothic horror manga. It's a collection of short stories. Yet again, there are some little illustrations in the back of the book, which are really cool. And this was just published by like an indie illustrator, and when it was announced, I was just like, well, I have to buy this. I need to support them, because I want to see more stuff like this come out and get published, you know. It's pretty short. It's a super short read. There's only a couple of stories in here. Social media, Instagram, Truly Darling Lolita, if you guys are interested. Okay, so, but you can find this, you know, you can find this sold in a lot of places. Just look around, give it a read. Okay, and what we have all been waiting for, or at least the main point I wanted here for this video, the Gothic Lolita Bibles. So I have volume 51, 60, and 63. These are, I think, some of the most recent ones. They went on a hiatus, unfortunately, in 2017. So right around this time, this might be like the last one. I would have to double check if there's anything past 63. I think it was in May that they went on a hiatus, unfortunately, with the ending of Kara magazine. But let's go through a few of these because I think it's always so interesting to see what was, you know, being released and looked at in any given year. So let's start with 14. 2014 volume 51. Just get into it. Oh yeah. So you always get like little stickers and freebies too, which is so fun. And then of course, like, I'm not gonna use that. Oh my god. You know, just remember when you're looking through these, like, it's mostly Lolita, but it's also Gothic, like Gothic and Lolita Bible. So, you know, you're gonna get some chords that are definitely like experimental or not traditionally Lolita, or just definitely not Lolita. So I think some people look at these GLBs and they're kind of like, well, I saw something like this in there and therefore it's Lolita. It's like, you're not saying you're not fashionable, but like, okay, that's not Lolita and that's not OG either, but it's a really cool outfit. Aww. Misako's so cute. It says Tomodachi to asobihi, like when I go out with my friends. And the comics. There's always an interesting dark / gothic-y comic in these. Just a little fantasy. They're just so cute. Even if you don't like read it really, they're just pretty. Oh hell yes, give me some of this right here. I need the circus in my life. So if you want to go back, you can. This one, they're just going back to volume 3. Looks like they're skipping a few, so it's like 3, 4, 5, 8, 12, 15, 17, 18, 19, 20. Pretty sure that's only something you could do like when you're in Japan, but I know for a fact you can order these guys online. And of course, we get the sewing tutorials. So yeah, not only do they want you to buy from them, they also want you to make your own. So like, they're really encouraging, you know, being creative, which is cool. Oh, you know who it is. I mean, there really is a lot of reading. Like, you could sit there and translate that for a while. Gothic Lolita shop guide. This is handy. Maybe, I'm sure this is written out somewhere online, but it would be really cool to like kind of type these out because they give you the web page addresses, and there's some, I don't really know, like, what is Elements H? I know Shiglet. What's Zigzig? What's Zigzig? Corgi I recently heard of. Like, I saw a hat on Wonderwelt. Visible. Like, 80% of these I've heard of. I know, like, sometimes I've looked back in magazines and looked into a brand and I've, like, not been able to find them. But I know some of these are still in existence. They literally just have the phone numbers. You can just call. Be like, I saw this in the magazine. Do you have it? Just to add extra value to the magazine, you get message cards. So you're supposed to cut these out, and then on the back you can write little messages. And it's not like cardstock, it's basically just like another magazine page, but I guess they figured this was easy to print. Here you go. And they're cute though. They're really cute. I would be sad to cut them out of here. Okay, volume 60. I really like this cover because it has like an actual model and then an illustration. I love this right here. It's called Phantom Jewelry, and they're like really pretty chandelier like necklaces and earrings and stuff. Like, oh my god. Love replica. I can see why this brand may not have caught on in the western parts of the world. Babu replica. That is so funny. But I was gasping at this right here, Lily. It's called Lily.Nagoya. That is really pretty. I think I was flipping through this the other day, and I just really like this girl's cord, but then again, I really like Magic Princess, and I like the wings she has on her. I guess they're wrist cuffs. I'm not sure if those are specifically for ankle, but I kind of like the wrist cuff on the ankle because I think it just adds another little pop of frill, and she put little wings, and that's just so adorable. And then I do not know where she got this hat. It's kind of like a mix of a clown hat and like a witch hat. So this is cool. They say this is like a room snap page. Lolitas would take pictures of their rooms and submit it to the magazine. Jasmine, Australia, 28 years old and 27 years old. And Jennifer is 30. See? You don't have to be early 20s to wear this, okay? Wear it when you got money. These books, you guys, like, you can find them in circulation, like, not only on places like Amazon or, you know, Japanese book sites that do ship overseas, but you can find them on, you know, places like Lace Market, honestly for cheap, for like 10 bucks. Sometimes I've seen them for less. The page is getting hard to turn because they gave like a full pattern in the back of this one. So again, just like more shops you can look up. There's so much, you guys. It's a never-ending source